little line out in the middle of the field, but he's going up against a big man in Paddy Hickey. But Murphy goes up and takes it one-handed, and he gets Fenagh on the move here. He has Ian Craddock out to the outside. Craddock is just inside the 40-metre arc. He jinks one way, he jinks the other, but he's well screened off there as Jack Brick doesn't manage to turn around the ball. And again, retention is key here for Grange. Grange slowly pushing up the field here now. Hickey might have a pop at this. He pushes inside, he breaks inside, he's inside. It's 1-on-1. The goalkeeper, he jinks one way, he pops it over the bar with the goal at his mercy. And that was an excellent score by Darrell Burrows, I think. Got his left, jinks in his right. He's just outside the 40-metre arc. Plays a pass into Pádraig Hines. Hines is through on goal. He collects the square across there to Zach O'Hara, and O'Hara applies the finish. And an excellent move from Fenagh as the referee Sean McCormack is just going in to check whether it was a square ball, but a very, very good Zach O'Hara, and a goal chance there from Fenagh. Grange now looking to work the ball up here through the hands of Pat Murphy. Fenagh though very, very quick on the break. Tommy Brick on the ball. There's a little ball inside to Pádraig Hines. Hines lays it off to Sean Murphy. Murphy gets inside Henry Hegarty. He might have a shot at goal himself, and he elects to pop it over the bar. And that's a good point there from the hands of Sean Murphy. Well worth a pop. Again, probably hung a little bit in the breeze. Pat Butler's kick out goes over to the far side, and that's an excellent take by Sean Murphy. Murphy elects to punt kick it inside. Fenagh are 2v2 inside. They have runners off the shoulder. One of them across there is Ben Collier. If he's seen by Jack Tracy, he doesn't. Jack jinks one way, jinks the other. Across here to Cormac Nolan. Cormac is in his shooting position. He chips it with the right foot, and has he chipped it over the bar? He has indeed, and that's a good score from Cormac Nolan. Dillon going further up the field here to Henry Hegarty. Again, Grange very, very patient to John Murphy. Murphy, if he can get it onto the right foot, as we know, is deadly accurate. Again, back here, I think it's Hegarty with the final shot, and that has gone over the bar, and that's a brilliant score by the number 6. He got a couple of crackers here. Hickey back to John Murphy. Murphy inside there to Conor Nolan. Back to Henry Hegarty. Henry with the outside of the right boot. This time, has he got it? Has he what? Super score by Henry Hegarty. And that's a 2-pointer. So is Pádraig O'Brien. Good hold up play by the two Grange men. Across the field it goes here to Sean Murphy. Sean might look to break the tackles. He does indeed. He goes straight through himself. He might clock a shot here. He does. He gets it on the right, and he has a score to his name, and that's a good score from Sean Murphy, and that's his second point. Butler has a look. He might look to where Sean Murphy is. Likes to go long again down where Murphy is. Murphy is kind of isolated in that, but super take by Henry Hegarty. This man is having a super game here this evening. And that's a good ball inside to Darrell Burrows. Burrows ball, good hands to Murphy. Murphy back here to, it's off the crossbar and in. I think that's Aidan Burrows with the finish there. And that's a brilliant move, all stemming from the massive field there in the middle of the pitch by Henry Hegarty. But McCabe hasn't a whole lot of support up the line. He might have to go along. Gonna need to get support here beside him. He's on an advantage. It's an excellent ball inside though to Jack Tracy. And Jack faces VJ, and he jinks one way, he jinks the other, and he's cutting inside, and there might be a goal chance here for Fenagh. He likes to square it, and Pádraig Hines finishes to the net, and that's an excellent for an option side. Goes back to another young man, and that's Ian Craddock. Craddock switches the play here across to Tommy Brick. Brick across to Pádraig O'Brien. O'Brien on to Sean Murphy. Sean ignored Cormac Lowentz's little cut. Sean has a pop from a tight angle, and Sean has a score from a tight angle, and that's a 2-pointer for Murphy. Fenagh's game plan here, and certainly adding to the scoreboard today. Again, Seamus Hegarty does well to get a kick out off in tight space there. That's slack, and that looks like it's going to Pádraig Hines, and that's going to leave the Grange men in trouble here. Back here to Jack Tracy. Tracy jinks one way or the other. He might pop it over the bar. He swings it with the right foot, and that's a point for Tracy. And that's a good. Happy enough. He's having a little look. Had his hand up. No longer. Across there is Shane Cormacan. Doing well. Range back to John Murphy. Will he get a shot off before the half-time whistle? He swings it on the right foot. He swings it over the bar, and that's a good score by John Murphy. That's his second point. That's one from play. And one from, so after 33 minutes of entertaining football here in Netwatch Cullen Park here in this Michael Ling Motors Carlow Senior Football Championship game. At half-time, it's Fenagh, 2 goals and 7 points. Grange, 1 goal and 7 points. Shooters get on it. They're well able to pop it over, and that's well won there by Paddy Hickey. He turns it over, and Hickey has a runner on his shoulder here, and that's Darrell Burrows, but that just slips outside Burrows. And that was Pat Murphy, and Grange now on the move here quickly as they try to go up the field here. Across there it comes. to the wing forward, Aidan Burrows. Long direct ball inside. In there it goes, and that's to Pat Murphy. Murphy's inside. He jinks one way, he jinks the other. He clips it off the left. He clips it into the top left-hand corner. Has a little look again. Teams looking around to check whether there's 3 left in the opposition's half. On the ball now is Pádraig O'Brien, attacking with purpose. He has another young man outside him, and that's Ian Craddock. Craddock is inside the 14. He's through on goal. He likes to pop it over the bar with a smart hand pass, and that's Ian Craddock's first score of this inside down the line if he wants it, but he gives it to Sean Murphy. Dara Byrne has continued his run inside. Pádraig Hines is off the shoulder as well. Hines jinks through. He creates a bit of space. He might pop it over the bar. He swings it on the right foot. Has it curled in? It has indeed. And reaching for the flag is the umpire down there. And that now is 2-10 to Smart with the ball. That was a good interception there by Shane Cormacan. Cross here to Henry Hegarty. Again, Grange have, I suppose, the bulk of the possession here in this second half. John Murphy is not really within shooting distance. It's Killian Murphy back here to the Grange man. He swings that. He swings that over the bar. In the second half, they have been more dominant on the score, or sorry, possession wise, as John Murphy brings us to a draw game there. That's 2-10 apiece here. So gets it on the second attempt. Again, Range patient, looking for those little pockets, trying to work that man to the best position, and that's a great kick inside. That's a kick off the left, and has that come inside? Oh, umpire was in 2 minds, and it's a wide ball off the left foot there of Shane Cormacan. Going it back, and Jack Tracy said like he's only got a point to his name, but he's definitely been involved in a lot of good play from a Fenagh point of view, as Pádraig Hines pops that over the bar, and that's now 1 inside for Tracy. Tracy jinks, he jinks back again. Back here to, it goes to Colin Byrne. Byrne patient inside here to Pádraig Hines. Fenagh have been dominant in this period of play, as Pádraig Carney, the substitute in, kicks Fenagh into the lead here, 2-12. Always looking to take on his man, always looking to, I suppose, create that little bit of an overlap. Up it goes to Cormac Lummox. Lummox chips it with the right. It's going to be a dangerous one in around the square. Up go the hands. Up goes Colin Byrne. Byrne is there. He throws it back outside to Carney. Carney kicks it with the right. Has he kicked it over the bar? He has, and that's the second point. So John will be looking to add to the 3 points he has so far. He swings it quite quickly and quite effortlessly and puts it over the bar. So probably getting near the last shots of the game. He strikes it well. He strikes it down the middle, and he puts Pat Butler the wrong way. Pat went one way, and adamant. He's having a little look up here, and he blows the final whistle here, and that's a big win for the Grange men here. A super game of football here. We said that there would be goals in this game after the first few minutes of this. And again, I suppose a goal at the death is the deciding one there. Excellent penalty.